Well, in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and putting together my brand new pump for the 6-foot tank. So let's go. But before we get to all of that, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on that bell so that you're notified when I'm uploading new videos. And as always, such a huge thank you to all of my subscribers and supporters. It means the absolute world, so thank you. So if you missed my last video, I have now kitted out the 6-foot tank with 2 brand new canister filters from Sicce. So I'm super excited. I've got 2 of the 500 whales on the 6-foot tank now, and I'm absolutely loving them so far. So Sicce also sent me 2 of their pumps. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a full unboxing and popping them together and putting them into the tank. So let's get back home and check it out. All right, so I've been sent 2 of the Extreme STC pumps by Sicce. So because I've got the 2, I am gonna have 2 on either side. Usually my wave makers, I always face them towards the surface to create surface agitation, but because we've already got quite a lot of that going on with my Sicce whale pumps, so these ones are gonna be placed a little bit lower down in the tank, allowing the flow to kind of hit a few more of the corals than my previous pump did. These ones I'm gonna sort of stagger, one a little bit higher, one a little bit lower in the tank so that there's flow throughout the whole tank. So between the 2 canister filters and between these 2, we will be completely sorted for flow in the tank. But first things first, let's take a look what you get in the box and go through a few of the features. All right. First things first, out the box, we have the instruction manuals. So here's the control and then the pump. So this power head actually connects up to your phone so you can control it all by your phone. The pump also has a built-in temperature control, which is amazing. So wherever you are, you can always check and see what temperature your tank's at if you're worried at all. You know, if you're in a really hot climate or a really cold climate and you're worried at work what temperature your tank's getting to, you can check while you're at work, which is awesome. You've also got the option to be able to plug in a battery backup into your controls. So if the power was to go out, it would completely switch over to your battery backup, meaning that you have complete peace of mind if the power was to go out and you're connected to that battery backup. It doesn't come with a battery backup, but it does have that option, which is a really nice feature for anyone that's wanting to go and make sure they've got that peace of mind if they have a power outage, which everyone does eventually. And I highly suggest everyone has some sort of battery backup or generator ready to go in case of a power outage. But I really like that it's got that built-in feature to it that you can easily connect up a battery backup and be good to go in the situation of a power outage. So that's an awesome feature. All right, so let's take a look. So first of all, we've got the control there, and then we've got the pump itself in there. So we'll just go and put that together now. So here's the pump itself. It comes with a really decent amount of cord and it's got magnetic connectors. For anyone that's followed me way back in the day, on this tank I had rubber suction cups, which were just wave makers that I had previously from my freshwater days. If you can, I definitely recommend going magnetic. I mean, I completely made do with my wave makers. Actually, in fact, I think at one point in time, I actually had some string holding up my wave makers because the rubber suction caps had completely gone and died on those things. So, I mean, they still worked, and I'm just that type of person. I'll try and make the absolute most and make do with what I've got before replacing it. But yeah, if you can, it's really, really good in both fresh and salt water. It's gonna last so much longer and you're not gonna have to worry about trying to find replacements for your suction caps or holding them up by string like I did. So the part that goes into the tank actually comes with a rubber silencer. So the rubber part actually stops any sort of noise from vibrations, you know, from the pump running against the glass. You can often get quite noisy pumps due to the vibrations. So you've actually got that which will stop any sort of noise from the pump being on the glass. So I'll pop that on there. And then there's the other part that'll go on the outside of the glass. So I'll just keep that separate for the moment. And then lastly, we've got where the power connects into. Now we'll go ahead and pop it on the tank and also download the app and get that all up and running on our phone as well. All right, so connecting it onto the side of the tank, I'm gonna pop it over here. How cool is this that I've moved the clownfish's anemone because it was at the back, really close up to the top of the water, and it made it really hard to do my water changes. So I moved the anemone and now they all just chill up in the corner and they don't host the anemone anymore. There's so many anemones in there, but because I've moved it now, they're all just gonna stay in the corner where you can barely even see them. So typical clownfish. But anyways, we'll go and pop on the wave maker on this side. So I'm gonna put it probably about here. So it just connects on like that. Might end up having a play around with it, but I'll do that to begin with. Maybe a little bit higher. We'll start it off there anyway. All right, so in terms of setup, the first thing is to install the Sicce control app. I think that's how you say it, control, and allow notifications. You then want to either log in or if it's your first time using one of these apps, register with the app, and then you just follow the prompts and connect it through to your Wi-Fi. So the key to connecting it is as soon as you turn it on the control, you hold down the plus button and it takes quite some time until you see this really fast flash from the Wi-Fi signal. You'll see it right there. Alright, so now our pumps are running. So this is the one on the left hand side of the tank and this is the one on the right hand side of the tank. So getting some really nice flow there for the corals. So taking a look at the app, you can see both of them there. You can select each power head and go into using either preset programs, or you can make your own custom program just down the bottom here. You can also play around with schedules, but here it'll show you your temperature of your tank. Down the side where you've got the notifications, you'll get notified if you were to have a power outage, that your Wi-Fi has been disconnected from the power pumps. So that's super handy. But all in all, such an easy to use app. Well, super excited for these upgrades for the 6-foot tank. I'll continue to keep you updated, but don't forget, if you are new, to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and we will see you next time.